Hello, my name is Lauri Lemmenlehti. I'm from Forum Virium Helsinki. I came to tell you today about B.Green project. It's a project about green infrastructure, digital solutions related to that green infrastructure, and participation with digital solutions within that green infrastructure. Green infrastructure means the urban greenery. It's trees, bushes, but also stormwater management systems, the structures in the city that combines the green elements into the gray infrastructure we have in the city. When we started to think about what kind of digital solution should we have if we really want to make better green infrastructure, to have more green infrastructure within our urban planning, we recognized really that the 3D modeling is an integral piece of that puzzle. When you think about modeling the city, you have to model the buildings, you have to model the roads, you have to model the street furniture, you need to model the plumbing. But the issue that hasn't really been solved is how do you model this greenery digitally. It's technically difficult, and if you want to include, you have to create the plant life models, the 3D models of vegetation that are local to Helsinki. On top of this modeling process, we need to have precise mapping. We need to know what species are where, how big are they, how old are they when the information is gathered. But as on top of that, we want to participate people, the citizens of Helsinki, to help us create that data. We work in Kalasatama of the city of Helsinki. Kalasatama means fish harbor in English. It is a new developing area, an old industrial harbor that has been changed now into a vibrant housing area. In the summer of 2021, we worked together with Parkly, a local company that creates temporary green furniture for the streets. We also worked with a company called ClimateSense to manage the IoT sensory data we are producing with a weather station, with a proximity meter, and a soil moisture sensor. When creating these 3D plans of Helsinki species, we wanted to start from a perspective of modeling the most common bushes, the most common trees. It's a large work to model. It's technically difficult, but what changes in plant life compared to building modeling is that the plants change themselves from second to second, to day to day, to year. You have to consider two layers of temporality with plant life. So you have to think about the seasonal changes. So what is the appearance of the tree? What are the informational values that the tree provides during summer, spring, autumn, winter? But you also have to consider this years-long growth. So a just planted maple tree produces way less of ecological value in the city than a 70-year-old maple. You have to consider also the tools that are used for planning and modeling. Building information modeling, BIM modeling, is nowadays a standard also here in the city of Helsinki. But we noticed that new video game engine-based technologies have reached also planning, and you can create quickly high-quality visualizations with these tools. So we included functionalities for those too. when we have the models, then we need to map them. So where do they locate, how big they are, so we know the age of the plants, and what species are they. We work together with Anarchy Labs, a local company that produces augmented reality supported drone flying. And we changed a little bit their product and customized it to be used in urban tree mapping. Basically, the drone finds the location of the tree. We mark it, and then from the augmented reality perspective that you see these virtual markers, you can define the size of the tree, which then is relayed to Helsinki city's databases, and that data can be used as part of and as a base of planning. In Forum Virum Helsinki, we have a method called Agile piloting, and we do these open calls on subjects that we find interesting and important. We recognize this green urban mapping as one, and what we did is we made an open call for companies to provide solutions. Usually it means that there are small companies that have some products that might answer a question and a little bit of development, and us providing an urban lab setting, citizens to try, professionals to try their solutions. We tried ways to develop this plant life mapping within the B.Green project. Granlund Limited produced us a crowdsourced augmented reality vegetation mapping system. Basically, it's a phone or tablet functioning augmented reality plant life mapper, which helps citizens to collect species information and area size information that can be used again as part of the city planning. Second company that we worked with, XD Visuals, provided us a point cloud-based vegetation recognition system, which works more on your table computer, but it delved into this point cloud creation analysis problematism. We worked also with concepting new solutions for these larger infrastructure solutions here in Kalasatama. We worked together with different companies and different divisions of the city to create a concept of this smart and green tram stop. Kalasatama is getting a new tram line, and as we want to relay the green urban greenery information for the citizens, we proposed urban greenery information delivery points in these tram stops. So when you're waiting for the tram for 2 or 3 minutes, it gives you little bits of information about the interior courtyards, the different roof gardens you can access right in the proximity of the stop. So maybe when you come home in the evening, instead of going straight home, you might kind of like go see what's right in your neighborhood. We worked during the whole project with the Hermanniranta zoning planning project. So this is north of Kalasatama, and a new neighborhood that's going to be built here. We created from a start a high quality 3D model of the area from a perspective that when we are doing the planning, we can analyze the sun, we can really get into feel of the spaces. We are creating using the modelings that we did of the plant libraries as part of the wider urban model, gave us a sense of this new green neighborhood that we are planning. Digital twins is an issue that's talked quite a lot, and vegetation is an important part of that whole problematism. As the plant life changes within time, you need to have a platform that supports this temporality. When you base that plant life modeling into data, you want to have centralized data, so data that's produced by the city of Helsinki and its professionals. But since often it's the citizens who spend most time in these parts of the city where they live, you want to give them also tools to create that data and really contribute into the development of the city. When you get that data, there is still one issue that needs to be dealt: data management. How do you qualify that data, and how do you pipeline that into the planning services? You can find the B.Green Project Handbook from our website, bgreenproject.eu. Thank you for your interest.